I should be buying rooms. This is the third day. Third thing on this thing as well is sacrifice and runes and the teleporter. And that's where they are. I can make it bigger. Here we go. Those are them. Common, basic, basic, common, basic, basic. Common, basic, basic. Common, basic, basic. That's the whole thing. I don't know if people know about the incremental things on Roblox. So if you don't, that's alright. I'm basically just sitting here. What can I do? There's nothing. I just have to wait for this thing to buy it. Buy 300 rooms. Oh, that's easy. Sit here. Time. Time is what they want. So time is what they get. That's what happens. So in the last stream, we just had gotten the rooms and reset, and then I'm back here at the exact same place. But right now I just need to buy 300 bees, which is helpful anyway. I need to buy them in, but even if I don't need to buy them, I still can. But there is that quest, 300 rooms. The progress of the game is kind of stopped. I believe I've discovered everything there is to find, and as such, I'm just going to be beating the game, which means reaching the end of everything. What's the best place to put my camera at POV? So I can go through these. Basic, common, refined, glowing, mythical, and astral. I've gotten 6 mythicals, 11 glowing, 38 refined, 93 common runes, and 180 basic. That's working. And then the upgrades for these, basic does coins, common does gems, refined does rubies and pet storage, glowing does plasma and walk speed. I could test walk speed in a bit. Mythical does time and pet clone. Astral, even though I haven't gotten one, 0.1% chance is 0% egg luck and 0 plus starting pet evolution. And now I need 400 runes, which is not helpful. It went from 300 to 400. Hundreds, 2 zeros. The pets look cool though. They're all shiny. Red, blue, white, yellow, black, tech. So the basic has 55.9% chance. So I'm basically gonna get basic every time. So basically, 2 of these are always gonna be basic, and then the next one is gonna be whatever. Because 55.9% is always gonna have the 2 out of 3. And the common. And now I need 500 runes. So yeah, I've bought everything else, so it's just runes. That could have been the name of the thing, if I knew it was just gonna be runes. Third day playing pet incremental, buying runes. Almost to 500. Which is a cool measurement. The measurement is evolve 3000. Yeah, I should probably do that as well. Having is also important. Everything else does itself. Everything is automated. Let's see what I can change in here. I want to see what people's does. I turned some of this off. Show guide. Quest guide. 14,000, 11,000, 9,000, 8,700. 7,000, 5,000, 6,000, basically 5,000, 5,000. Do. Oh yeah, runes don't reset. So everything I get on runes, I have forever. No matter how many times I reset. That's why they're important. Nobody really catches the lives, which is interesting. Like 2,000 runes. Oh, that's great. 2,000. I have trillions of a thing, millions of time. Like probably rank 15 plus. So what I need is to go get the rank up. Once I get the rank up, that 15 pot. So basically, but I think it's 8. Here. 40 times coins, 20 times gems, 20 times rubies, 15 times plasma, and 14 times time. 14 times time. Times time. Not a tongue twister, but quite the weird saying. Multiplied times. Why do we say times anyway? Time is only increasing, so that could be it. But multiplied, applied seems to be more accurate. Times could get confusing, like it just did. I believe I'm 1/10 of the way to rank up. Septillion, which means 7, which is the next is 8 octillion. Math turns into a different language. So if you don't know the language, well, it's very difficult to teach someone a language. They kind of just have to know it. And math seems to be a very easy language, and yet people struggle with what it is. Because there are truths out there in the universe, the world, and, well, language is how we perceive the truth. And if there is no truth, language is useless, which kind of sanctifies language, sanctifies mathematics, English, Spanish, French, other languages, makes them less finite and more infinite. Because there's an infinite amount of words, yet a finite capability. There are pronunciations the human mouth cannot make, and there are pronunciations that only some races, only some people groups can understand and make, which is odd. So that's how we get language. It derives from the body itself, not just the mind. If the finite could reach the infinite, that would be something. Either it would be glorious, or it would be abominable. And I'm not sure which it would be. There's stuff that I don't believe. If people understood, they could still have a conscious mind. I do not believe they can actually think through the infinite. Perhaps, some people can. But as I see it, are way too many variables. Okay, so in the future, I'm probably going to clip these live streams and either make a long form that is just me talking with the voice and maybe not even the background. I may edit it all, or I may make shorts where each clip is separated. And most of this is just for me. But I might as well put it on YouTube as well. Or wherever. YouTube, I could start Rumble, doing it actually. Or X, or Facebook, or whatever, any of it. There's so many social media platforms where you cannot do whatever you need. Pick that one, pick whatever you're going to use it. You can't hop around. There's so many platforms. If you're gonna use Rumble, use Rumble. If you're gonna use YouTube, use YouTube. It gets so complicated if you hop around. Which, if you can, it would be good to post as many platforms as possible, but that also gets very complicated. I run out of things to say. If they're worth saying, they're not gonna come easily. The words are very finicky. So how language works is you have a core, and that's your language. Like I speak English, that's my core. And then there's different dialects, and then accents, and everything, and that spreads out, creating a web that looks amazing. But it all focuses on one language. I wonder if you put every language into a web, how would that look? I think that would look even better, but it may look worse. Maybe one language is the best. Seven hundreds. That's 78 times coins. I should be a third of the way to the rank up, which I'm going on to 11. So 800, 400, 250, 24, 0. I don't know if they realize this, but putting this up here is kind of redundant. I mean, not really, there are purposes, but with both of these, I could probably prove it wrong. If you stop buying runes, and you take the numbers and calculate the percentages, and see how well they line up, it's probably very rare that it lines up perfectly. Especially when you get to lower numbers and higher numbers. The mean is going to be about the same. The mean meaning the middle. Mean, middle, not mean in an emotional black stuff. So I can show you how to rank up. Or not how to, but show you the level. It's 15 off. 11. I need to do that. 15 minutes for that. No, moving around is not the most interesting part. And 40, 470, 230, 70, 26, and 0. Now, this is supposed to be on Twitch and on YouTube, kind of, but Twitch doesn't work for me, so I'm stuck on YouTube for now. I do want to expand to Twitch, but I need a better computer that can actually stream on Twitch, it seems. And my computer is fine, it's a MacBook, but it just doesn't work. At least not the same. Almost to the 2,000 mark. 2,000 rooms. Almost there. My talking is just for me. Reach 15 up. So rank up. Great. Tesseract. Great. TV. Seems kind of like a joke. I got one astral room. I don't know when I got that, but I got it. 1 out of 3,000, which this would be 1 in 1,000. So, yeah, that's not accurate. Very not accurate. If you look up other pet incremental stuff, you can get the same type of thing. There's a lot of it. Mostly about 3,000 view capability. Unless they create bad content, which if they do, it usually gets better view counts. One arc. That's what I got so far. This game really is like Pet Simulator, but it's not Pet Simulator, it's actually Pet Incremental. It's a mix between Pet Simulator and Collect All Pets. Nearly 1,500 for basic rooms. $2.4. Almost there. I should upgrade 46,000. Just for that. That's fine. I can click this button from over here. I'm not gonna, but I could. I choose astral rooms. That's more like it. Shoot, right there. Astral rooms. And I'm past 1,500. Rainbow plasma slime. Probably rainbow plasma slime. Since sometimes it makes me very quiet all of a sudden. neon shark, tesseract, tech bug, cyborg, cat, angelic deer, TV. I can't wait to evolve. Link up. Get out of these pets. I want better pets. So the only new ones are Tesseract and TV. There's Angelic Ninja Slimes, Tech Dogs, Rainbow Plasma Slimes, Angelic Ninja Rhinos, Angelic Deers. But the base component of those, cat, dog, slime, deer, we've all had. So the only new stuff is Tesseract and TV. We might keep those in the next link ups. Or do they go away? I have 20 Tesseracts. That's a little unrealistic. And 465 dogs. Up to 480. 500. 500 dogs. That would be a handful. Could you take care of 500 dogs? Everything's at quadrillions. I mean, there is the plasma, which is at 33 trillion, and time at 27 million. But the normal stuff is at quadrillions. Times time. 40 times time. 40 times. With a little time with that. What do you like? Do you want a small vocabulary